I was trading the Polymarket Bitcoin up or down 1 hour. And as you can see right over here, I have, well, theoretically speaking, I'm about to make around 300% in profit. Now, granted, this particular trade, I only put in $4.20. And take a look at this. I've been able to flip my $4.20 into $13, which is like literally a 3x. And if you take a look at my average entry, it was around 21 cents. What if I told you that there is a way to accurately predict on Polymarket if the price of Bitcoin is going to go up or down? It doesn't really matter whether you are trading the 15-minute, the 1 hour, the 4 hourly, or even the daily time frame. Our group contains information which is going to be relevant to you if you want to sort of, accurately trade. And when it comes to market contracts, we obviously share the best entry levels. We give you technical analysis. We use sophisticated arbitrage bots and also AI in order for us to make sure that our accuracy as far as these prediction markets are concerned are always top notch. Feel free to join us right now. The link is going to be in the description. And if you take a look at the technical analysis of this particular trade, right, I entered right around this particular dip. So this is the 5 minute that you're seeing. Of course, in hindsight, it really looks like I knew what I was doing and it was like a work of art. But trust me, this thing is very difficult to do. And it takes a lot of patience in order for you to come up with a perfect entry. So in my trading group right now, I've put up a few couple of trades for today, and right now we are ongoing. We have a current trade setup that is about to be very lucrative. So all in all, the reason why I took this particular trade, right, and remember I bought it when it was very undervalued. This by the way, let me even refresh my page so that you guys can see that this is actually like actual trading data. And I understand, like, a lot of naysayers are going to be saying, look, how come you're only using like a little bit of money? You're only using $4.20. You see, this is the reason why you take certain trading decisions. You have to test them. You have to test your hypothesis. So with regards to this particular trade setup and the technicality behind it, I was back testing something in the background, and I was like, okay, let me just put in a little bit of money and see if it is going to work out. So obviously next time I'm going to be able to do better in terms of my position sizing and my conviction. And mind you, remember, Bitcoin has been having temper tantrums in the past couple of days. It has been literally wicking up and down. And now I feel like we have reached the point of the market where it's going to be very decided, and we can have like safe trades. And this is one of the reasons why in my trading group we literally avoided all this commotion, because it was like literally impossible for us to get in. Okay, so my trade is still doing very well. And once the timer is up right over here, I'm going to be able to like redeem about $20. So yeah, the market value right now is around $19.80. My investment was around $4.20. So it's not really that big of a win, but a win is a win, and I was right. So the reason why I took that particular trade is, number one, you see, when it comes to the Wyckoff schematic, this level of Bitcoin is very, very important, the 86 to about 85. So I saw the support come back and just basically have some sort of good stability, and this is one of the reasons why I took the trade. And since I was participating on the 1 hour time frame, because this was a 1 hour time frame, by the way, the timer is almost up, and hopefully I'll be able to clinch and close in that trade. By the way, it's about $1.20 above the price to bit. So this was a very close call, due to the fact that, generally speaking, I do not love entering trades that are very tight. the reason why I'm saying this is because anything can happen. Like having $120 above the price to bid is, it can be, it can turn out the other way around. Anything that happens, if the market sneezes, I'm gone. You understand? And this is one of the reasons why it's very important for you to select and highlight the spots that you can take a trade. For example, yesterday, with one of my trading members, we talked about 90,700. I literally DM'd everybody, but we didn't have enough conviction to take the trade because we were expecting the price to reach 91,000. Like 91,000 was a better trade, but it ended up reversing at 90,100. So this is one of the reasons why we didn't take that particular trade. So all in all, if you guys really want to be very good at prediction markets, you have to understand timing and the aspect of time when you can take a risk. Because if you take a look at this particular entry, right, it was around 21 cents. And remember what I always preach about, right? It's always about taking low perceived probabilities that are actual factual probabilities, because once you get to take such type of trades, you are obviously going to be able to buy cheap shares. The reasons why you're buying cheap shares is due to the fact that you want to be able to like do a 3x. Let's say, for example, I took this trade when the technical analysis was apparent. Let's say, for example, I took it right before the breakout of this particular high, right? The value of each share wouldn't have been the same. I was able to get in very cheap, and I was able to mint and have a better return on investment in comparison to somebody who got in when it was apparent. And this is one of the reasons why this technique is very hard to produce. It's very hard to highlight due to the fact that it's very hard for you to think to be a contrarian. I hope you guys understand what I mean. Like, it's hard for you to do the opposite of what is apparent. And when the price is going down and you're seeing the shares be this cheap, it really means that the technicals in this particular instance are going down and everybody's betting towards the downside. And if you understand the concept of reversals, and this is something that I usually preach about, so if you guys haven't had the privilege to sort of watch my YouTube videos, I usually talk about reversals, trend continuations, and ranging markets. So usually when you're about to have a reversal, this is when you're going to have the perfect value of each share, and this is one of the reasons why I am able to get 371. So anyhow, without further talking, let me just close this trade. So I'm selling all my shares. I'm going to redeem them. So remember, my cost value was around $4.20, and I was able to get a $19.79, which is giving me a profit of around $15.60, which is very, very good. So let me just sell these up shares and confirm the sale right in front of you guys. And this is obviously my MetaMask. Let me just sort of accept that. Boom, transaction is done, and I was able to sell them and redeem my trade. So like I tell you, I always practice what I preach. If you want to have a heads up on what I'm doing, we can trade together, literally. However, let me just give you a warning. When you join my group, right, do not expect trades on a daily basis, because not every trade is meant to be taken. It takes patience for you to have a perfect setup in terms of risk to reward, in terms of position sizing, and also conviction. Sometimes there are trades that you do not even have very good convictions in. Like, for example, we missed this particular trade yesterday due to the fact that we didn't have any conviction, due to the fact that the technicals were not aligning, but it played out. And sometimes you have to just wait for the next best trade and keep it moving. So yeah, that's all I had for you. I hope you understood the concept of valuation, especially when it comes to you know, your trades when it comes to picking up the price at which you're going to buy each share at. Like I bought at 21 cents because I saw that there was gonna be a reversal on a smaller time frame, and I perfectly timed it with the timer on the 1 hour. Oh yeah, that's all I had for you. It's been your boy Muna, aka Crypto Hype, MUNA. That is how you spell it. And yeah, talk to you a little bit later. Bye.